So, Darren, tell us about our experience at the Beachcomber.
Our experience at the Beachcomber. Well, 2 years ago, last time we was here, their meal was actually quite good. It's quite nice, you know. Unfortunately, it's really gone downhill this year at the Beachcomber 2025. What was it you had? Oh, a massacre.
No, I had a lasagna.
Oh, a lasagna. Well, it was awful, was it not? I know
Yes.
you eat it, but even I see you sent the first one back. It was all black and burnt. It appeared within less than 5 minutes. How can you cook a lasagna in 5 minutes? You cannot. It's clearly been pre-done, and
It wasn't just
And
a
it was
lasagna, it was an ultimate, lasagna, because it came with chips, and it came with a salad, and it came with 2 pieces of garlic bread.
yes, chips that were cold, lasagna that was overcooked and burnt, right? Not once but twice, because when you sent the first one back, the second one came back less than 5 minutes later, and that was really no better. The chips were cold. The salad did not look fresh. It had loads of dressing on it, which was enough to make anyone choke on it. It looked like it was flooded, and that, which was you need to put a small amount of dressing on. You don't need to completely drench it, which was stupid. Then go to my steak and ale pie. That was okay, wasn't nothing fantastic. I've had better, but unfortunately the mashed potatoes were lukewarm. The peas were no better. They were cold as well, so I had to wolf them down quick before they got really cold. And when I got around to the pie at the end, that was pretty much done, I believe, in the same way as the lasagna, just warmed up, already pre-cooked, and then just warmed up when an order comes in. So that wasn't nothing special either, even though it wasn't burnt. It was better than your lasagna, but
Yeah, the lasagna
But
was
not by much.
absolutely awful. Like, when the first one came, I should have really took a photo of it. It was black, very, very black. And every time I went into the corner to go down, I opened it up and it was just black. It was tasteless. Like, it said it was marinated and stuff like that, and it was meant to have wine in it and stuff. It didn't taste very, very nice whatsoever. So how much did we pay for that meal?
what if you're
Well,
lasagna?
my lasagna was £15.98.
It was £16 then,
Yeah.
and mine was slightly cheaper. Mine was £14.69. But were either of those meals worth the price? No, especially not that lasagna. That lasagna was awful.
And what happened when a server came to take our plates?
When you complained?
Yeah.
When you said to him how did the chef make it
Yeah.
and prepare it, and he said he didn't know, and you said, well, can you tell the chef it was basically a load of crap, which he was.
I said it was awful.
Awful crap was the word I think you used, but either way, right? And could you tell him? I don't suppose he did bother, but because I know what these chefs are like.
What about the flies?
Oh, the flies! Yeah, just love sitting there, all the doors open, flies flying about all over the place. In fact, our meals weren't the only meal that was bad, because there's people who moved from the flies, understandably, because they didn't want to have their dinner surrounded by flies. Why have all the doors open, let all the flies have no idea when they've got air conditioning? But bizarre, especially in hot, warm weather, and that it's obvious flies are going to come, and that common sense would think shut the doors, put the air conditioning on, but not in there. Then they moved over to another table, but before they moved over to another table, I commented to you about the lady's Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Even that was burnt.
Well,
They were
why-
like, how can you destroy a Yorkshire pudding on their meal? But no, they didn't complain, but I was just surprised they should have. But never mind, I suppose if people don't complain, they're never going to learn nothing, are they? That's the problem. But I don't think they'll learn nothing anyway. But
So-
it has really gone downhill. The meal, I would rate my meal 5 out of 10. Michelle's meal 1 out of 10.
Yeah, it was really awful,
Right.
guys. I can't
So
tell you how much it was.
so don't order it if you come to Skegness and we're eating the Beachcomber.
They have just gone downhill, and
Massively.
looking at the other food as well, which was left on the tables, I'm not surprised, because there was a mac and cheese on this one table, a lot was left, and other food was left as well. So I really do think that
Yeah, you think the chef would realise when he sees
Yeah,
all the food
it's not good.
returning that customers are not happy.
definitely,
It's not because they issue such large portions that people have to leave you because they have such a large amount of food. It's because the food is just rubbish. They really
Yeah.
need to maybe consider looking for a new chef, because it's not a good look. for
So
customers.
where are we going to go tomorrow?
Well, certainly not there.
Yeah, we won't be going there.
I'm thinking we'll probably eat out somewhere, maybe in Skegness, or and on Sunday maybe at Fancy Island. But one thing for sure, we won't be eating in Butlin's ground again.
No, I do think that unfortunately, what is it? Unless you go to like the yacht club or somewhere like that, where it's an all you can eat place. But unlike, say, the cheaper version of meal plans, like we didn't go for a meal plan because we went for the basic meal plan before, and I kept on getting a upset tummy like every single time I ate there. So I decided that no, I don't want to ever eat there again. And now it's the Beachcomber. The Beachcomber used to be really good. Certainly our food came very, very quickly. Like Darren said, it was all pre-cooked and all done.
Reheated
So
more.
reheated and that. So I do think that can be a concern. And that, like, literally, I just paid for it. I sat down with our drinks, and then within about less than 5 minutes, and that it was there. So it was kind of like, right, ding, you got a lasagna. Probably about 5 minutes, and then under the grill or microwave. It must have been under the grill because it was so dark, my lasagna. It was unbelievable. Not just dark, guys, but even the second lasagna, it was dry. Very, very dry. There was no, like you get those kind of like juices and that, and you can sit your garlic bread in it, and it's really, really nice. I mean, we go to a local pub near us, and that costs we get the meal deal, so it's kind of like it costs in the end about £7 something, and that one is
£7.50.
much more better. And Darren paid like £7-8 more for a opener, which was, to me, it was a disaster lasagna. Very, very poor. And the customer service, absolutely awful. Wouldn't you agree?
What customer service? It's as simple as that, really.
So final word then.
If you want a decent meal, don't bother to have it in Skegness Beachcomber, because you will be left very disappointed, unless you like bad food and be surrounded by flies.
Yeah, well, I think the flies really kind of wasn't very good either.
Well, no.
So
Who wants to be surrounded by flies when they're eating their food?
yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure that you watch this video here and our playlist of Butlins. We got lots of Butlins videos. We have been coming to Butlins since the kids have been like 2 years old. They are 9 at the end of the month, and I can't believe it. So we haven't been every year, but when we have come, we've always stayed in the Golden Apartments. They need redoing. I've done a whole video on that, which you can see in the playlist. So go and have a watch of that, and we will see you over there.